have a hypotenuse, but we can't say anything about their lengths because we're not given any lengths, are we?
No, we just find it out.
But we do.
We could, yeah. So we could find them out, but it's not a way. We can't prove that. We can't use that to prove they're the similar if they're not given to us, can we?
Yeah.
The
Why
things,
can't you find the hypotenuse and then use the right hand side?
because we're.
Okay.
So calculate the hypotenuse for these. You
Yeah.
could, okay, you could do that. Fair enough. You could calculate the hypotenuse, then do it. But we should be able to realise, hopefully, that these have a right angle, and then two angles on either side. So two sides and lengths on either side of it. So that's actually fits with the side angle side. You could actually calculate the hypotenuse. You're right. You could calculate the hypotenuse and then do that proof, but that's doing more work than you probably need to. But nothing wrong with doing that necessarily. So we've got side, angle, side. So again, let's look at, so the difference with proving similarities, you're not proving the lengths are the same, you're proving they're in the same ratio. All the side lengths that you're given are in the same ratio. So what's the side length that corresponds to this 18?
12.
It's the 12, isn't it? So 18 on 12, what's the ratio of 18 on 12?
2 on 3.
Or 2 on 3 or 1.5? So, and let's look at the other ratio we have. What's the ratio of what's the one that's the same as this one here?
12.
The 12. So it's 12 on 8, and that's also 1.5, isn't it? So angles in ratio. Sorry, sides, not angles. So sides in ratio. Sorry. And so we've shown they're in the same ratio. That's the thing. We don't need to show they're the same like we did over here. We need to show they're in.
What's the point of getting 1.5?
Because we're showing that the side lengths are in the same ratio. So remember the point of if these weren't the same ratio, then we wouldn't.
All right.
Then we wouldn't be able to show that. Then actually means they're not similar. And then they're both the angle. We could say angle ADB is equal to angle BDC, and the reason is because they're both given, or so you could say given, and they're both 90 degrees. So you can say something like that. We can see they're both 90 degrees, so that would help us. And you can say therefore they're similar. Triangle ABD is similar to triangle BDC. So that's, again, you need to make sure you're finishing off with that statement. Yeah, it's actually showing what is improved. Yes, Alan?
Wait, there's 3 dots mean therefore.
Yeah, 3 dots means therefore, yeah.
So can you just do that yourself?
Yes. So guys, the other thing that might help with this is not necessary for you to do it, but it might help to orientate the triangles so they're the same way sometimes. So I'll just put this maybe in a different colour here. If you're finding it hard to see why I've chosen these sides, let's leave this triangle like this. This is triangle DCB. So that one's orientated like this. We know that's 18 and that's 12. That's the things we know about that triangle. Imagine if you then took this one, and we know this is the longer length of the two. So let's turn that one, lay it down flat. And the other triangle is the triangle, this smaller one, where that's 8, and that's 12. So you can, so that A is this one, so it's A, that's B, and that's D. So it can help if you want to redraw them orientate the same way, if you can see that. This triangle I've drawn exactly the same. This one, just imagine I've just pushed it over the top here, and just laying down in front of it. That's kind of what we're trying to see. So sometimes people have trouble seeing that, and then you can kind of and hopefully it's a bit more obvious this way. That's why I've done 18 divided by 12, and 12 divided by 8, because they're the ones that correspond. But it might not necessarily be something you can see from there. So that's a little thing you could. This is not going to be something you're going to get marked on or anything, but that can be a little helpful thing you guys can just do for yourselves if you're finding it hard to see it. Okay. Do you want to turn that camera off for us, Justine? Thank you.